Hello and welcome to my channel and my kitchen. Today I'm gonna be preparing a lemon supreme cake with whipped topping, which is to die for. This is very simple whipped topping. Comes in a powder form, and all you have to do is add cold milk to this. In 3 minutes you have a whipped topping prepared. We're gonna need 2 lemons, which we're gonna zest and juice. This we're gonna need half a lemon juice, half a cup. So to add to our flavors and our cake, we're gonna really add the juice mixture with water. Instead of straight water, we're gonna add some lemon juice to give it a nice, strong, intense flavors. Oh, as the spring approaches, I love to make citrusy cakes and very cool, light cakes. I like to make too decadent. So we got here two cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of confectioner sugar, and we have a tablespoon of baking powder with a 1/4 teaspoon of a table salt, 3 room temperature eggs. We have here 2 cups of cold milk with half a cup of cold water. We're gonna need a little vanilla to it, vanilla extracts, and a nice large pan here to cook with. I'm preheating my oven at 350 before I start my cake. In no minutes, you have a cake. It's so easy to prepare. Everything has to be room temperature before you start, except your milk and your water. These have to be nice and cold. So let's get started. I have my stand mixer here. I'm gonna start whipping my whipped cream first, and then we're gonna chill it before we use it over our cake. In our stand mixer here, we're gonna add 2 packages of whipped topping cream or powder. This is European brand, so it's very fast, and it already has all the flavors and the sugars in there. If you have a hand mixer or stand mixer, it's very simple. We add our 2 cups cold milk to this, and we just let this mix in, starting with our low speed first, and then we're gonna speed it up for another 3 minutes. So we've been mixing for like 3 minutes here. So I'm gonna be adding 1 tablespoon of vanilla. Here, pure vanilla. Just a tablespoon of that. Mix it another 2 minutes, and this would be pretty much done. Just take it out and chill it. So we need a little bit more thickener to it. So another 2 minutes on the medium speed. So our whipped topping is done, and you just take it out. Perfect. This is what we want, and I'm just gonna remove it and just put it in our bowl here and chill this before we use it. We're gonna put it in our fridge. It's no minutes. Your whipped topping is pre-made. It's so wonderful over the cupcakes, and light and airy, but this needs to be chilled. Now that we made it, we're just gonna put it in the fridge until our cake is done. Back to our mixture here, we're gonna start with 3 room temperature eggs, and for our batter, first we do our liquids before we start with our dry ingredients, and half a cup of vegetable oil, And let this mix in medium speed. Going to zest half a lemon on our micro planter here. Gives a nice stronger flavor to the lemon cake. And then we're going to juice half of the lemon. Add quarter teaspoon of the salt there. Half a cup of water. We got my lemon, and we're gonna get half a cup of lemon juice out of nice juicy lemons. Before you juice your lemons, you leave them room temperature. They create more juice. These are Meyer lemons, so they're really nice and juicy. And just strain it if for seeds or anything if they come out. So I'm gonna need another half a lemon to create half a cup. We don't want any seeds in there. It will make our cake bitter. So make sure there's no seeds. Use any type of strainer, and that will do it. That's half a cup of lemon juice. We're gonna add our confectioner's sugar. Add our confectioner's sugar. We're gonna add a tablespoon of baking powder. These are all our dry ingredients. And 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And this would be the batter for a cake. Mix this on medium speed. You don't want your flour to be all over. And just slowly medium speed so it's nice and smooth. Stop and scrapes all the sides. As you can see, it's beautiful yellow, bright color from the lemon zest and lemon juice. You can smell those flavors. And just makes it 2 more minutes in the high. Our cake is wonderfully done. Ribbon, this is what we want. We want a ribbon texture. And you're just gonna spray our sheet pan here. I have a sheet pan, a large. Just generally spray that and put our batter. Look at that, beautiful colors and the smooth texture. Make sure you put all of it in here. Scrape your ball. You don't want to leave nothing back. Trust me, this is going to be so fast gone. Your family's going to love it. It's so light and flavorful. Whoever loves lemon cake, this is it. You gonna want to make this recipe. Very simple lemon supreme sheet cake. Off to the oven we go. We shake it for all the air bubbles. At 350 for 45 minutes. So our cake is done. We're gonna test it with our toothpick to see if it's fully cooked. It's nice and firm in the top, but we wanna make sure it's fully cooked in the center of our cake. So we're gonna try with a toothpick and make sure toothpick is nice and dry. And that's how we want our cake to be, nice and moist. And we're gonna let this chill till we frost our cake and we put our whipped topping. It's gonna be poked and then it's gonna be filled. It's gonna look really, really wonderful. Light lemon supreme with whipped topping. You're gonna wanna make this cake. I bet your family is gonna love it. So refreshing. It's our cake, it cooled off. Now you're just gonna take a wooden spoon and you're just gonna pierce through all the cake. And then we're gonna put frosting on top. And this is gonna go straight to our cake. The frosting is nice and chilled. So I transferred the cake into a serving dish here. And just very lightly. We're gonna chill this before we serve it. And just with your spatula. Make sure it's all even. It's very light. Or just decorating it into little swirls. And just to give it a nice, I put here on my little baggie the remaining whipping cream. And just a couple of slices of fresh lemon here. Hope you enjoyed this video. Till next time, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment.